So top of the day to you, ladies and gentlemen. This is Saeed back on board and welcoming you back to our channel. Begin your success story with us. Like and share our videos, hit the subscribe button, and don't forget to turn on the notification so you don't miss out on all our future videos. So what are we talking about today? Let's get started.
Today we are discussing a remarkably smart way to migrate to Canada with this category-based program leading to Canada Permanent Residency PR straight away, with an entry to Canada within 6 months. Do you have a background or experience in the about-to-be-mentioned jobs, occupations, or professions? Then your opportunity to migrate to Canada is already here. Look no further. Canada desperately needs additional workers in various sectors of the economy to work in Canada. Different programs had been put together in order to ensure the workforce shortfalls are mitigated. This need-based program leads to permanent residency, and it is one of the levers at the disposal of the Government of Canada to attract and retain these badly needed workers in these fields. The Express Entry, as the name implies, fast-tracks immigration applications with the Canadian Immigration Department, the Immigration, Refugees, and Citizenship Canada (ircc) aims to process the majority of applications within 6 months, meaning it is expected that all the processing should be completed within 6 months. That is from application to the approval of permanent residency to move to Canada, though this is not definite. So, which occupations are targeted by Canada in this special draws? To be eligible for this special occupations draws, you must be working or have experience in the following occupations, which are transport sector related. They include transport truck drivers, water transport staff, transportation managers, railway carmen women, aircraft mechanics, and aircraft inspectors, air pilots, flight engineers and flying instructors, air traffic controllers, deck officers, engineer officers, railway traffic controllers and marine traffic regulators, aircraft assemblers and aircraft assembly inspectors, and related occupations, among others. Ensure you identify the regulatory requirements for your profession if it is regulated in Canada. Why move to Canada as a transport worker? Transport jobs are one of the categories of occupations that Immigration, Refugees, and Citizenship Canada (ircc) is choosing to prioritize through Express Entry category-based draws in 2024.
At the end of 2023, Statistics Canada released a report stating that there is a gap in the skills needed for Canada's transport labor force. This gap is primarily due to high levels of retirement and evolving technology and automation of businesses and everyday life. This new transport-focused category-based selection round will support the transport sector and its workforce by attracting even more of the skilled talent that companies need to drive innovation and realize their growth potential. Canada's labor shortages could be your opportunity. Express Entry Transport Occupations draws prioritize transport occupations workers for permanent residency, which comes with the right to live anywhere in Canada and not be tied to any specific employer. Accompanying family members can also settle in Canada with the principal applicant. So, how can you take advantage of Express Entry Transport Occupations draws? Let's check that out. How to become eligible for Express Entry Transport Occupations draws. Before you can be eligible for the Transport Occupations draws, you need to be eligible for an Express Entry managed program. Express Entry is an immigration application management system that uses an expression of interest intake model for various Canadian immigration programs. To immigrate, you must submit your profile to the pool of candidates so that Canada knows you want to immigrate. Then, Canada invites you to apply for permanent residency if you meet certain conditions, including a points total based on various factors. IRCC will only accept your profile into the Express Entry pool if you are eligible for one of the following immigration programs: Federal Skilled Worker (FSW), Canadian Experience Class (CEC), and Federal Skilled Trades (FST). From there, based on the documents and information you send showcasing your work experience, education, age, and official language ability, you will receive a score on the Comprehensive Ranking Score (CRS). Your CRS score is an important factor as to whether you receive an ITA in a round of invitations, also known as a draw. When ircc holds an express entry draw, it issues invitations to the highest scoring candidates. In an all-program draw, ircc only invites the top-scoring candidates in the pool. In a category-based draw, ircc invites the top-scoring candidates who may meet the eligibility criteria of the draw's category. Transport occupations express entry draws are category-based draws. To be eligible for the transport occupations category, you need at least 6 months of full-time work experience in an eligible occupation within the past 3 years. As compared to the general all-program draw where the average score invited for ITA for permanent residency application has been between 524 to 550 in the last 6 draws or within the last 6 months. The Transport Occupations Express entry draws has been averaging 430 to 435 within the same period, being around 100 to 120 points less than the general draw score, which makes your chances higher to be nominated, and the points are really achievable based on the highlight below. The Comprehensive Ranking Score CRS points are awarded differently, depending on whether the applicant is married or single. To qualify as soon as possible for this targeted draw, ensure you target maximum score in the below. For core or human capital factors, for someone with a spouse or common law partner age, level of education, language proficiency and work experience will fetch you 100, 140, 150 and 70 points respectively, giving a total point haul of 460. While for someone without a spouse or common law partner age, level of education, language proficiency and work experience will fetch you 110, 150, 160 and 80 points respectively, giving a total point. Spouse or common law partner factors give a total of 40 points, being 10, 20 and 10 maximum points for level of education, language proficiency and work experience. Skill transferability factors give a maximum of 100 points, with 50 points each for education and work experience. So, folks, get down to work and be on the move to Canada as soon as possible. And that brings us to the end of today's video regarding the remarkably smart way to migrate to Canada with this category-based program leading to Canada Permanent Residency PR straight away, with an entry to Canada within 6 months. If you found this information valuable and you're eager for more most updated information and immigration tips to successfully migrate, then kindly like and share our videos and subscribe to this channel. Then don't forget to hit the notification button to have all our future videos. If you need help, however, with specifics or individualized services in particular, please feel free to contact us at Let's Create This Success Story Together. Thank you and see you at the next video.